guy who could have been an update.
So we'll shout him out. It's called Matt Holman.
Are you saying that you're the cooler one? Is that why you don't want to admit it?
If you looked at your research, you find that to be true. So we had to go out and explain to 10,000 very disappointed fans that we were unable to play due to an accident.
We got booed.
We're backstage at Lollapalooza India, and I got with me Nothing But Thieves. We have Joe, Dom, and Connor. Welcome to India for the first time.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
I'm part of the tourism department, clearly, Sam. So, talking about you guys traveling, gigging on tour, I found out that you guys have some memorable things that have happened to you while on tour. Dom and Phil got salmonella. And Connor, you got a piece of knife stuck in your eye?
Yes.
I promise you we will take very good care of you here at Lollapalooza.
I think it's more how we take care of ourselves with those two things.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, do you want to do your story first?
Yes.
Ours is simply that we ate something that was quite bad for us, and Phil and I got very sick. We didn't know it was salmonella at the time, so we were like,
Both ways?
yeah, of course, but also like stomach cramps, shivering, fever, like it just felt terrible. But we just thought, let's just carry on playing shows. And one of the gigs, mid-performance, I was playing guitar and having to be sick in a bucket while still playing.
He was in time.
Yeah, I managed to keep it going. But yeah,
You make musician?
yeah. Well, I'd love to give the fans what they've paid for, you know. But it was a terrible time. But yeah, hopefully that won't happen again.
No, we won't let that.
Yeah.
But what about you? What are you?
I was cutting ginger for a tea. For a chai tea, everyone.
For a chai tea. Gotcha.
It's my new thing. So everyone hates it.
Ginger cutting, clearly now.
And then the knife tip just broke off and popped into my eye. It was just a freak of luck, or bad luck. But yeah.
Anyway, can you still see from?
Yeah. So it went in between the white and the red of my eye. So it literally slotted in, which is very lucky. And then we went to a hospital in Hungary, and I was all bandaged up. But they said they could either take my eye out, and I might lose my vision, or they'll just try and poke it out with a stick. So they went for the latter option, which was good.
Were you like a pirate the whole time?
Oh, my whole head was covered up. Yeah, Yeah, they covered all my eyes up.
It was pretty mad. And this whole time there were 10,000 people in a tent at a festival waiting for us to play. And he was in an ambulance on his way to hospital. So we had to go out and explain to 10,000 very disappointed fans that we were unable to play due to an accident.
We got booed.
Yeah.
We got bit.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Lolla India, please be very nice to these people. They clearly know how to get brutally injured.
I don't ever cut the ginger anymore.
You're like, no knives. No, your food will, I swear to you. Oh my god, this is terrifying. So, I do know some things about you guys. I know that Connor and Joe, Westcliff High School in Southend. Is that where you guys met?
Went to the same school.
Is that where you went, I think we should start a band? Is that how it began? Because I 100% believe that.
Yeah.
That is the cheesiest thing.
Well, I was actually in another band, and we ended up.
I was trying to be so freaking cool. I was actually part of another.
Well, we ended up kicking out our singer to get Connor in. It's fine. I'm still friends with the guy.
No, you're not.
No, I am still friends with the guy. But we were like, "You're not very good. Connor's very good." And then it's a brutal industry. Okay.
So this is some really crazy school drama. I feel like he wasn't good enough, so we got Connor. But then you guys were really close friends. Is that and you knew? How do you know you could sing so well?
I think we just heard all like
Assemblies and stuff.
yeah, that sort of stuff. Just different musical things that happened throughout. It was all.
Our school encouraged music quite a lot, so there was lots of like assemblies and stuff you had to do when if you're a music student. And I just think Joe and a couple of these friends were like, "We love you." They just grabbed. I was 2 years younger, so they just grabbed me from classes and was like, "You're coming." Took me to parties and started fucking my life up. So
Who was the other guy? Who could have been nothing?
So we'll shout him out. It's called Matt Holman. Yeah, his name is. I'm sure it was.
Sorry, Matt.
Yes, it was one of my groomsmen at my wedding. So I am still good friends.
So it's a group.
But I think
he doesn't talk to me.
I think he holds it against Connor more than me.
Maybe you are the one that gave you the dodgy knife. Though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my gosh. But it's nice that you're still friends with him, though. I know that, Dom, you were in St. Thomas More High School.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Scary.
I know so much.
You know his road address or something?
That's
I basically call all your mom's name. And Phil's your cousin.
Yeah, I try not to admit that, but yeah.
Yeah, that one was a secret.
Are you-
A real secret.
Do you say that you're the cooler one? Is that why you don't want to admit it?
Well, if you look through your research, you'd find that to be true.
Wait, James is the only one that's the real mystery to me, man. He's a toughie.
he's an enigma. Yeah. He is. He keeps,
Well, maybe there's nothing much to him, though.
We don't know a lot about him either, really.
Do you know him?
No, he plays the drums, and we hadn't really had much of a conversation outside of that. So he is a mystery.
They're really bad for James just hanging out on his own. Even like all these people with
He likes it that way. It's fine.
He does it. It's fine. But James was the toughest one. I could not. There's nothing. I don't know.
He doesn't like talking much. He doesn't really do interviews. He's a little like.
He's the, oh my God, is he the mysterious one?
He's the mysterious one.
Oh my gosh. So I'm super curious because I talking about the fact that the band kind of started when you guys were teenagers, right? Would you have ever have thought that one day you will come to Bombay and perform at Lollapalooza India to thousands of Indian fans?
Yeah, it's bizarre. So bizarre.
South End to Bombay?
Yeah, I think after 10 years as well, like coming to a new country after 10 years of being in the band is like such a privilege for us still. I think it means that we're more excited, I think, to play this one. Like we've had this in the diary and our eye on it for a long time. So,
Really?
yeah.
I mean, thinking about this also, you're coming all the way here to Bombay. Have you guys, I hope you've performed in South End though, like after like being in school there and performing back in your hometown, was it amazing?
Oh, we've done it loads, yeah, multiple times now.
Was it amazing to be able to see like no one knew us? We were nothing, and then suddenly everyone's like, we got fans.
Well, in Joe and I's former band, we play the local venues and play to no one. You know, you play to like one of your parents. So, you know, the first time we went there and sold it out, it was like, wow, you know, that's a big moment for some South End kids. Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, that's the cool thing, right? Like, now you're in India, so you're free. Like, so I know your most recent album, Dead Club City. I know the story that the name of the album was like typed on your notes app. Joe, is it true?
Yeah, we knew we wanted to do a concept record, but
Yeah.
that's all we knew at that time. Didn't we know what the concept was? And we were sort of trying to figure it out. And I've always got stuff written down that I've written over the course of 10 years. I've got stuff that I've written 10 years ago that's never found a place in a song, but I hold out hope that one day it will find its place. And that was one of the things. I don't know when I wrote it, but it just seemed to really fit what we were doing.
If I open your notes app right now, what would I see in your notes app? Connor's laughing. He's saying something I don't know.
It's probably mostly like cooking recipes, isn't it?
Most of my life is in there somewhere. I
feel like mine is.
don't know. There's probably another 3 albums worth of stuff in there at some point. So
Wow.
yeah.
That's amazing. Wow, that'll keep you guys going for a while. So I had read that like Dead Club City, you had called it like a city-sized members-only club.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. Firstly, am I allowed in the club?
Don't know yet.
What are
We've
rules?
only just met.
Really?
Not sure.
Listen, what are the rules? What's the application criteria? Is there any upfront payment I have to make?
Price is the only member.
Yeah.
That's his mysterious.
Oh, I'm going to say one thing. I'm really anti-clubs, you know. I hate this whole segregation thing.
I'm not sure it's a nice place to be anyway, so you're not really missing.
Yeah. But that's part of the
Dead in it.
That's part of the
Yeah. That's the point.
No, it's in a dead club. So I want to kind of understand for you, because I'm curious about this with every artist, is that I'm all about discovering new music. And I kind of want to know, if I opened your phone right now and went to, what was the last artist or song that you heard on your phone just now? Do you guys know?
Well, actually, we were researching Indian artists because, like, when we come to the country, a lot of the time we'll go and see the festival and try and just like get some inspiration from someone that we'd have never seen before. So
Of course you listen to Hanuman Kaim. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna love you for this. And what about you?
Mine. I got no signal, but that was what I was listening to last singer I like.
Oh, it is a discovery. She's great.
Oh yeah, she's great. She's amazing.
Okay. Adrian Lenker.
Lenka, yeah, she's amazing.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was yours? Well done, Hanuman Kaim. You definitely can check him out now.
I think they're an older boy. They're an old that much.
Alvia?
Yeah, Avil, yeah.
So they're from my home state.
Oh, they.
I come from the south of India, a place called Kerala.
That's a Czech.
Yeah.
Good stuff. It's kind of got a Led Zeppelin and Radiohead things like really close to me. So yeah.
Oh my god. So they come from my home state. Avial, talking about food, is an amazing dish from my home state. Okay, so if you get a chance to eat avial, it's delicious. Okay. Wow, I'm so proud of you. Wow, you get so many points for that. So actually this kind of leads me really nicely into a game I'd like to play with you guys. So the game is, because obviously you're discovering local Indian artists, I'm going to give you a name. You have to tell me whether it's an actual Indian band or not. Because some of them are actual Indian band names, some of them I just made up. So I'll start with the first one. The yes or no answer, don't think too much about it. I just be like, so the first one is the Vinyl Records. That's made up, isn't it?
It sounds made up.
I think it's a real name. Yeah.
It's actually an all-girl punk band from a place called... From Arunachal Pradesh.
Because it sounds, if we're in England, we probably like, nah, it's too on the nose. But
Vinyl records, right?
There's 4 girls from Arunachal Pradesh, which is like sort of on the northeastern side of India. They have this punk band.
cool.
Right, that's saved.
And again, next one, Taj Mahal Foxtrot.
Well, if it's not a band name, it should be.
Yeah. It's quite a niche, yeah. But let's go for
So that's actually a book about Bombay jazz. Oh, yeah, here you go. The F-16s. Like answers. What do you got?
I'm going to say it is a band.
Well, I think of B-52s there.
Yeah. Maybe.
So yeah, well, the F-16s is a band. They're like an alt-rock band from Chennai.
Okay.
And they played at Lolla India last year.
Okay, nice.
Eden Heights.
That could easily be a band, but do we say...
Sounds like an emo band.
Yeah.
So Eden Heights is the name of a building like in the city somewhere. As we keep searching.
That also sounds like an emo.
I think it's a band.
It is. They're like a prog rock band. Anandava. So
I believe it.
they also played Lolla last year. Pasta Masala.
No. Not a band.
Damn it! They're not a band. It's actual masala. Like it's basically masala that you put in a pasta.
Yeah.
If you look up pasta masala, you can buy it. Yeah.
I feel like that.
Yeah.
The last one is Temsu Clover.
Say that again.
Temsu Clover.
Yeah,
that's a band.
I beat up her too. Yeah, so actually, it's a singer-songwriter. It's a she. Her name is...
I think I listened to...
Yeah, she's amazing. Her name is Temsu Kala Lemtor. And she's from a place called Nagaland, which is on the border, on the northeast border between India and Myanmar. And Temsu Clover is like her sort of stage name. And she's an incredible singer-songwriter.
She playing in Lollapalooza.
No, but she should.
Well,
Whining Day.
maybe next year.
Well, here you go. Discovering artists.
Yeah.
Love it. But thank you so much. And I'm welcome to India and welcome to Lollapalooza India.
Thanks for having
Thanks
us.
so much. Cheers.